the history of aerospace innovators. In order to get manned flight, we have to start with unmanned flight. One of the first accounts of flight was Archytas's wooden pigeon. Archytas, a famous Greek philosopher, designed this after studying mathematical mechanics. Some say the bird was actually suspended on a wire. The first confirmed flight in 200 AD China. Zhu Liang, a Chinese general, invented the Kongming lantern. Liang was born in 181 AD and had always been interested in flight. After making several other inventions in war, such as the landmine, he was well qualified to create this lantern when he was trapped in ancient China. Next, we jump 600 years later to Europe. In Spain, Abbas ibn Firnas was the first man to take flight in a glider. In Spain, at the age of 65, he jumped off a tower in a glider he made himself. He successfully flew around, but was very hurt trying to land. This injury may have contributed to his death. Leonardo da Vinci was the first European to take a new approach to flight. Instead of gliding, he designed a new approach that involved machinery. Although none of his ideas were ever tested, his designs were very similar to other designs that were created later in history. Francesco de Lana was the first person to design a credible lighter-than-air design that followed scientific principles. Born in 1631 and persuaded by the writings of Roger Bacon, he created this design in 1670. It did not work because of one major design flaw. Joseph and Jacques Montgolfier were paper mill owners who discovered that heat could make paper rise. They were able to create the first unmanned and manned hot air balloons. Sir George Cayley is often regarded as the father of aviation because of his advancements in heavier-than-air flight. He is known to come up with the first modern-day airplane. He created the most efficient gliders ever by inputting his discoveries of thrust and lift. Felix du Temple was the first man to successfully create a heavier-than-air flying machine using a steam engine. He and his brother were able to successfully make the plane fly, but it had to gain speed on an incline and go off a ramp. Samuel Langley could have been the first to fly before the Wright brothers. He built 6 different aerodromes, which all were able to fly, but crashed during flight and were not successful. He gave up after his 6th and final try, just days before the Wright brothers flew their first plane. Otto Lilienthal was arguably one of the biggest influences to the creation of aviation. He built 18 different models of gliders and flew over 2,000 times. He died while flying in one of his gliders, just while attempting to make a plane that could fly under its own power. The innovators of aerospace have a huge impact on the present day. Without them, the aerospace today would be very different.